And to the story of the Worldcoin, investigators impounded various electronic gadgets belonging to Worldcoin that were used to capture data from Kenyans to get them registered to the cryptocurrency project. Appearing before the parliamentary ad hoc committee investigating Worldcoin activities in the country, Interior Cabinet Secretary Prof Kithure Kindiki revealed that 16 statements have so far been recorded. It is also emerging that this tech company came to Kenya, set up base and collected personal data from close to 350,000 Kenyans without proper authorization. So, who slept on the job? Hassan Mugambi reports.
The ad hoc committee investigating a matter that has now become a hot potato to government agencies summoned Interior Cabinet Secretary Professor Kithure Kindiki to shed more light on the cryptocurrency project Worldcoin. Kindiki revealing that investigators are now in the process of analyzing equipment nabbed to establish the exact number of Kenyans who surrendered their data.
We have recorded approximately 26 statements from witnesses and persons of interest. 48 electronic gadgets and Worldcoin operations assorted merchandise or equipments have been recovered.
As forensic analysis continues on what has been confiscated, Kindiki stated that several government agencies put Kenyans at risk by allowing Worldcoin activities.
I don't like how lightly we want to push commerce and trade ahead of security matters sometimes.
Confronted with why he allowed the proprietors of Worldcoin to leave the country before the establishment of who was at fault, Kindiki said all is not lost and that the American government has committed to deliver them should they be needed for prosecution.
If it is true there are people who, using the cyberspace, have caused harm or attempted to cause harm on the public safety and security of the people of Kenya, those bearing the highest responsibility, I would think our target should be on those ones.
According to the CS, preliminary investigations revealed that Kenyans were not aware of details on the consent form they signed. Members of the Gabriel Tongoyo-led committee pointing out that beyond the 7,000 incentive, not much was told to Kenyans.
In that consent, the details of that consent form that was signed by our people was the deliberate exclusion of the jurisdiction of the laws of Kenya on our citizens. It should not have happened. That would have been something that should not have been allowed by the authorities, by government, because citizen data is a sovereignty issue.
His submissions coming days after his ICT counterpart Eliud Owalo told the same committee that the Office of the Data Protection Commission gave Worldcoin the green light to operate in Kenya. Owalo further revealing that the agents collecting data on behalf of Worldcoin were not registered.
I am yet to be convinced that that activity is a safe activity.
Even as detectives continue with investigations to establish fault and take action on those found culpable, Worldcoin activities in the country leave behind serious questions on who exactly let them into the country, who slept on the job, and how key cabinet secretary was seemingly in the dark when thousands of Kenyans were being enticed in broad daylight to surrender data for 7,000 Kenya shillings, and whether data already surrendered can be retrieved and safeguarded. Hassan Mugambi, Citizen TV.